2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building. They've got a nice head start on this season series, up 2-0.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
NBA coaches talk all the time about protecting the rim, and I thought they showed great anticipation and quickness to the ball all night.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Wizards. The always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. Morris pairs with Gortat down low. And it's Porter at the small forward. And here's Wall outside. We got a battle at center tonight. What will you be watching there?
Yeah, I think these are two franchises, Kevin, that obviously pride themselves on what they do on the defensive end. It all starts there. Their philosophy is championships begin there. And if you're talking about defense, no better position to start from than the center spot. Two great rim protectors that we're going to watch tonight.
Make a difference, they certainly do. Now, here is Harden. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Beverly against Wall. Beverly dishes to Anderson. Ariza goes in. Back to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow.
Gortat, the pass to Beal. The Wizards with another miss. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beal with the steal. Porter with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Harden gets the bucket.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall. Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Beverly kicks to Capella. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
Wall dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Harden. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And if you're the guy who has to... Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, that leaping ability, just a great equalizer. One of the shorter centers in the league, but also one of the most explosive.
Now, here is Morris. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Harden. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense. But last year, there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championship.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, Kevin, is that it takes all 5 guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor, and that happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of points to their opponents.
Harden kicks to Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Bogdanovich. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Harden with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively, and stolen by Jennings. Anderson against Morris. Knocked loose, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Poke loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Amazing. The quickness, the eye-hand coordination of these guys, extraordinary.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Rocket 2.
Yeah, that's a case where they're really in sync on that bucket with the lead pass hitting him in stride, on time and on target.
Harden outside. On the wing, Williams. Another miss by Houston. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Washington out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
It's all about the depth. Really, the bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
You know, you can put the work in the offseason, but you've got to have support guys on the roster who actually make a difference.
We've got Lewis Williams, Trevor Ariza out there with Gordon. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Nene in the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Here's Wall, following the score by Trevor Ariza. Offensive rebound, and it's scored tuck, finishing it off.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through.
There's the screen. Here's Ariza. And Ariza with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen James Harden become one of the most accomplished in the league at drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. And he makes no apologies for his style. He said free throws are a part of basketball, not necessarily going in there and trying to draw a foul. But if a person can't guard you, he has to foul you. Or I'm going to score every single time. Kevin?
Maybe the toughest cover in the league, DA. Thank you. Beverly, the pass to Ariza. Here's Capella. Here's Nene. Shoots over Gortat. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so many forward players do go into broadcasting after their playing days. And Doris, when did you know that was a possibility for you?
Well, I fell into this business, Kevin. Make no mistake, because I'll tell you, I had it all going on in college. Bad hair, bad clothes, bad teeth, you name it. Only thing I cared about in college was whether my jumper could match my dribble drive.
But you made the great transformation.
I'll tell you, I fell into it. I left coaching at Providence, and they put their games on radio and said, hey, why don't you give this a try? And little by little, sure, a little bit here, a little bit there, and next thing you know, I'm calling NBA games.
And we know coaches are so prepared. It comes out in your broadcast. I'm sure you have the same mindset toward broadcast that you did coaching.
Well, I think, if you're going to have any kind of success in life, it's about how much are you willing to pour into what you do. And because the game has always meant so much to me, you know how it is. We don't consider what we do work.
Right.
Preparation is fun. Watching games is fun. Calling games is fun.
Well, it comes out in your broadcast. Rockets trailed by 3. Capella gets to Ariza. Wall with the steal. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Here's Wall after Eric Gordon's bucket. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall against Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. Wall's shot is off.
It's ironic. As he continues to search for his rhythm, they continue to stay in the lead.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Bogdanovich dishes the Wall. There's Beal with the 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Anderson comes in for Nene. And it's James Harden in for Trevor Ariza. And then for Washington, Markieff Morris is checked in. Look at that jam!
Get out of the way!
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jennings passes to Oubre. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Houston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Mahinmi's checked in for Washington.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
To the paint. Mahinmi kicks to Morris. Morris a screen. Jennings. And Washington again with the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The second half just about to get going here. Wizards leading by 7. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Beal and Porter are out on the wing. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Wall in at the point. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Beverly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Here is is Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
You think about the Wizards roster, it's a real mix of young and veteran players. And the question is, as those vets age, can their young players take that step forward and keep them competitive?
Here's Ariza. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Out to Morris. Here's Porter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the Wizards' 2016 draft pick conveyed to Phoenix in a trade for Markieff Morris.
So, Kevin, we've seen this is a franchise not opposed to trading picks for veteran talent. They did that for Marcin Gortat, and I like that trade for them. The danger, though, is if you get stuck in the middle with no room to grow. Let's see where they go from here.
Wall dishes to Porter. And Gortat with the stuff.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Harden the pass to Beverly. From outside the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. Wizards leading by 10. And here's Wall outside. Here's Morris. Stolen by Anderson. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for Washington.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Back to Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 12-point Washington lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. To the inside. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Boston. And checking out Houston. They're tied right now. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Outside, Beal for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
You know, their defense was good enough to win, actually. It was just that their offense was unfocused, disconnected, wouldn't work.
Lou Williams is checked in for Houston. Oubre is checked in for the Wizards. Jennings comes in for John Wall. Williams comes with a double team. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A lot of great defensive-minded coaches, too, in the NBA. Who stands out there for you?
Boy, this is Tom Thibodeau for me,
Yes.
right? I mean, he changes the way, you talk about taking away boxes and elbows in the NBA, loading up to the ball side, giving up contested twos. That's Tom Thibodeau.
Attention to detail.
No question.
Harden kicks to Williams. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. Leaves the dishes to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Morris into the lane. Beal the pass to Jennings. Oubre kicks to Morris. Another shot. Here's Mahinmi. The Wizards have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And a switcher also for Washington. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The shot by Nene, no good.
He can be a dominant, intimidating threat, but the defense stood tall.
And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
For Washington, they had converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That free throw good from Jennings. And Jennings drops them both. And the Wizards looking to build a new practice facility south of the Verizon Center on the grounds of the former St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Doors expected to be completed in 2018.
And Kevin, this is a project that will include housing and retail space, a 5,000-seat arena for the women's basketball team. Nice to see some development in a neighborhood, Ward 8, that could use the extra tax dollars.
Gordon dishes to Anderson. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. Harden left side to end the run.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Nene. And Nene with the stuff.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Right side Jennings. Back to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Williams. 4 seconds left. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Lewis Williams. Outside, Wall. The good-looking shot from the wing. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Wizards lead by 20. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Gordon is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Capella in at the 5 patrolling the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. And here they go. And it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Lou Williams.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
You know, true. He got to the spot where there was nothing a defender could do to stop him.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
On defense, Houston, they trail by 16. Now here's Burke. The pass to Smith. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Smith. Money from the wing. Timeout called. The Rockets. Well, from a broadcasting perspective, Doris, just how global has the game of basketball grown with advances in the accessibility of the games being played?
You know what I marvel at is how the next generation consumes sports content. live sports are still what the viewer wants, but you'll see so many people watching on mobile devices, right? Small tablets, phones. It's incredible to me how different our business is, Kevin. News is now not broken in a newspaper story. News is broken on social media.
And don't you think, Doris, it's promoted that way too, because owners in this league that are very in tune with the tech side of the business?
Many of them are businessmen and have succeeded because they've been visionaries in their field, and certainly they want to know, how is our content getting to that next generation?
Good point. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 18. Out to the right wing. Back to Harden. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's Mack, guarded by Harden. And Mack kicks to Smith. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. From deep, Harden. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahimi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. And here we go. Rockets running again. Ariza no luck. Washington leading now by 16. Fires from 14. Smith missing again.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's Mack. Off target with his 3. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Beverly kicks to Harden. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 19 points.
You know, the D backs off in three-point territory. He'll take that shot all day long.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He told them one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys?
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Beverly against Wall. Beverly, the pass to Capella. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 13. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Ariza against Wall. The outside leaner. That one no good. Good D by Ariza. And it's Beverly missing.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That's your home. That's the area you simply have to protect.
Wall draws the double. Porter with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Being long range. Rockets trailed by 13. Harden kicks to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wizards.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Bogdanovich.
What a joy to watch when he's got this sort of game going on. He was everywhere. Defensively, offensively, his teammates fed off that energy all game long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. Lou Williams is checked in for James Harden. And it's Brown in for Patrick Beverley. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. That's good from Nene. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jennings against Brown. And there's the call on Lewis Williams.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
And that's the thing. When you fought all game, expended all your energy, you want to